All right, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully, everyone's been doing great. I hope you guys had a great weekend. It's definitely been a pretty crazy week as of up to now. We have been working a lot on the website, like I mentioned in the WhatsApp group chat. So there's a lot of good, exciting things happening. Very soon, we're trying to develop it as as simple as possible to where it's easy for you guys to navigate through, and any new future students coming on the way as well. So hopefully, again, you guys had a great weekend. It is about that time again. We're going to go ahead and go through a market outlook right now, and you guys will be seeing what pairs I'll be paying attention to and what moves, overall moves, to really expect, right? So let's go ahead and start off with we're going to start off with our bread and butter here. So we have our GPNZD, one of my favorite pairs to be trading, and you guys, I'm sure you guys already know that as well. So cool. So the last few days, this past week, we were able to hit our target number one based off of our weekly zone. Right, this is our weekly zone. We understand what all this means, right? Within the course, you guys should know that this blue line is our monthly. Our green zones are considered to be our weekly zones. Now, on GBP right, we had a strong push to the upside, and you could definitely see it on the weekly time frame along with the daily time frame as well. Um, right now, what I expect GBP to push up higher as the overall idea. Will this happen this week? Perhaps if this does hold up, this little reversal sort of setup, then yes, we can definitely look for this being our new higher low, and the market creating a new higher high based off of the daily time frame. However, if it doesn't, then we can expect the market to push down anywhere around these levels here. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, but anywhere around these levels here, this could be our solid pullback, which is the start of impulse right around this area here. And if not, then the market may push all the way back down to hit this impulse down here and then take off again. So two things. Obviously, I'm expecting the market to actually push down lower on GBPNZD before it does continue going right back up. If that does play out, then obviously we are, this is our overall markup, so it is playing out the way we expect it to. Now, if the market does push up higher, then obviously we're aiming higher, which is going to be our overall target based off of the monthly, I believe. The monthly, we have that the start of that impulse, as you guys can see right here, the start of that impulse. Our overall target for GPNZD is for the market to push up higher and hit our impulse right up here. Okay. Now, as you could tell, right, we've been making new highs on the monthly time frame, and we haven't been making any new lows. We've been making just we established a floor support zone here, right, or support area, and the market just start creating new highs on this move. Okay. Now, what we can expect again is the market to push down lower and then take off. That would be more of a healthier retrace. We need a healthier retrace for the market to give us a indication that this is, it's definitely continuing to go up and hit our overall target number two. All right. So let's go on to GBP/AUD. GBP/AUD is pretty much the same exact thing. I have the market pushing down lower, right? And that's to hit our first impulse, which would be on the daily here. Target number one and our target number two would be our old resistance, could react as new support and create a new higher low for us to continue this uptrend. Okay, so GBP/AUD pretty similar. Euro USD. So this one we didn't pay attention to a few weeks ago. This is one again, I had at some point I had some trend lines. I had a monthly trend line which all connected pretty nicely. So this gives me an indication that this was a strong reversal area, right? And we actually broke structure right around this area here. This is our last lower high, our last lower low. The market then broke. We're looking for a new higher low to take us up higher, and our target number one will be based off of the weekly time frame for the market to push up all the way up. That is our overall target. On the way up, though, we can definitely start identifying our target number. Just start finding new targets, right? These are all areas where impulse areas where we can go ahead and base off of our target one, target two, and this can be target three, or you can just go based off of your overall target. which is probably what I'll be doing anyway. So yeah, Euro USD, I have it pushing down a little bit lower, or at least creating that reversal off of this area here and creating a new higher low for us to go up higher. Now USD CAD, USD CAD is one that I've been watching pretty religiously as well. It definitely played out from last week. I had USD CAD pushing down lower, and it definitely has been pushing down lower. So the idea now is that USD CAD can push down lower, and by doing that, we would need to see the market coming right back up, retesting this old level of support, and that would act as new resistance, and the market coming right back down to my overall target, which should be on the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame, again, we understand that we came from an important zone right up here, and then now the market coming right back down to retest this area of demand, and then we can take up higher after that. So that's USD CAD. Expect the market to push up higher somewhere around this old support, now new resistance, right around 1.31372. So I'm going to go ahead and set an alert there to see if we actually do hit our target. Cool. All right. And then that is pretty much all the only pairs I'm looking at for this week. Let's go ahead and set up targets on all these now that we're here. So let's see if these actually do play out the way we want them to. If the market does push down lower to create a new higher low right around this area here on Euro USD, go ahead and set an alarm there. GBP AUD, again, let's see if we hit our target number 1 and then our target number 2. Okay. And then on GBP NZD, the same exact thing. Let's see if the market does come down to this area again. And if not, if it does hit our target 1 again, then we understand that the market's actually going to push up higher. So cool. All right. If you guys do have any questions on any of this, please go ahead and write us on WhatsApp. I will definitely be posting this as soon as it uploads on YouTube, and you guys will be able to go over it with me. So if you guys do want to look at these pairs while I'm trading them, more than likely, again, if you guys know the way I trade, I always trade GBP NZD or any GBP pair for that matter. So GBP AUD, GBP JPY. Those are the pairs that I enjoy trading the most. I will be looking at Euro USD and USD CAD as well. So I'll be updating you guys throughout the week on how those pairs have been moving as well since this outlook. So cool. Again, if you guys have any questions, hit us up. Have a great trading week. We will see you guys on Thursday for our webinar. So please have any questions that you may have and have them ready for Thursday. Now, again, one last thing, guys. So you have the opportunity to schedule your one-on-ones. Only one person has scheduled them, and she was able to take advantage of it, and she learned a lot from it. I recorded her video and I sent it to her. So if you guys do have the opportunity to schedule one-on-one, please do so. At some point, though, because there are 2 new students starting this week, if you do schedule in between those times, then I will go ahead and coordinate that with you, or Victor will do too. Okay? So again, thank you guys, and we'll see you guys on Thursday.